Well, let's talk about stupidity, because I know you're against it. I've heard you speak out against stupidity many times.
I am against it, but at the same time, I don't think the world would work without it.
Well,
you know, everything would have to change.
Yes,
right?
Everything.
Because it's quite clear to me now, at my grand old age of 75.
Oh no.
That
don't you love the...
Thank you.
You're alive. You're alive. I'm here.
I'm breathing.
And so say all of us.
Breathe.
Look at you.
Breathe. Yes. Where were we?
You were remembering at your old age.
At my old age, something that I've forgotten.
Well, you know, the great... I was going to say to you about age, the great thing about it, I said this to Jerry Seinfeld, who was on our show a few months ago, and he just turned 60, and I said, when you pass like 60, you have a license to be cranky about shit, you know?
Yeah.
You just, nobody holds it against you anymore. I find that...
No, but comedy is about things not being right.
Right.
You know, if things are running beautifully and everyone's behaving appropriately, intelligently, there's nothing funny going on.
Yeah, that's no good.
It's all about people being stupid, and it's all about things going wrong and screwing up. So you either point that out with sort of anger, like Lenny Bruce would have done.
Right.
Or else you point it out because it kind of gets funny. And what I realize at 75 now is that almost nobody has any idea what they're talking about. Right? Would you agree?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah. But how do you treat fans? I mean, you're allowed
badly. I mean,
you're allowed to be an asshole, right? If they want a picture with you.
Fawning creatures coming up telling me how wonderful I am and how can I be as wonderful as you. Fuck off.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Okay. Now, in this country, we call that being politically incorrect.
Oh, really?
Which, yes, which was the name of my first show.
Yeah, I used to watch it.
And, you know, political incorrectness. Could we just bitch about that for a minute?
Oh, it's so awful, isn't it? It starts out as a halfway decent idea.
Right.
And then it goes completely wrong. It's taken to ad absurdum. I used to go out and do these racial jokes. I'd say, French, you know, why do the French have so many civil wars so they can win one now and again? Why are Australians so well balanced? Because they have a chip on each shoulder, you know? I used to do these jokes, and then I say, and there were these two Mexicans, and the whole place would go, oh.
Right.
I want to say, what you make jokes about Swedes and Germans and French and English and Canadians and Americans. Why can't we make jokes about Mexicans? Is it because they're so feeble that they can't look after themselves? You see, it's very, very condescending then. You know? Well, why is it? Who are the people you can't make jokes about?
Muslims.
Muslim?
Yeah. Try that.
Yeah, but that's...
See what your Twitter feed says.
Yes. Yeah, but that's not saying that you can't. That just means that they'll kill you.
Fuck them. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I've said that.
Theoretically, you could.
You know, I've made jokes like, you know, it's a religion of peace. There's a PC over there, there's a PC over there. And see, they're pretending to laugh now, but you can tell their first instinct was, oh, no, you didn't, you know.
Oh, dear. I think it's terribly important. But the problem is, if you make jokes about people who are going to kill you, there is a sort of a tendency to hold back a little, isn't there?
Yeah.
Just a little. But I mean, I think any kind of fundamentalism is terribly funny because you know, the thing about fundamentalism is it's taking whatever the book is, the Quran or the Bible, absolutely literally.
Right.
Now, I've met some pretty smart people in my life. You know, not a single one of them was literal-minded.
Right.
Right?
That's absolutely true.
So do we say, well, Jesus said these things, but of course Jesus was very, very literal-minded, so he would want these things to be interpreted absolutely literally. No. No, he was smarter than that. And this is all basic misunderstanding.
Well, if you're going to take anybody literally, I would take him literally, because he was a promoter of peace.
Yes.
Although he could be cranky, too.
Well, he threw the moneylenders out of the temple, didn't he?
Right, and he said things like, if you don't come to God through me, you will burn, which is cranky. But in general, he's nicer.
On the whole, he's nice.